Hello, this is Mind. Welcome to my channel. Apologize if I sound a bit weird. I've been sick again, um, but here we are. So this video is going to be about using the all-purpose tool on your character sheet for artificers, which does a few different things. There are 3 different versions depending on the bonus. Aside from that bonus, they all work the same. They can turn into a tool of your choice, and you get proficiency with that tool. They can also add a cantrip of your choice from any spell list, which you get to use for 8 hours. You guys can do as much as you like. It counts as an artificer cantrip for you. Once used, you can't be used until the next one. So that's fine. Now, this isn't actually represented by the actual item itself, so even if you were to add the item, it doesn't do any of those things, other than adding the bonus. Check out test character here, there's nothing really on it, but if you add just a basic all-purpose tool, I believe it didn't require achievement, really. Ah, there we go, yeah it does. So all I would do is add the bonus to our spell attack and save DC. I really bothered to add the spells just so it's easier for me to see the cantrip and stuff when I did. There's not much really you can actually do with that alone. It doesn't actually do anything else. So you're going to have to customize the sheet to add these features on. So for example, if you wanted to have a change into a tool, probably the best way is to just do this directly on the sheet rather than trying to create an item or anything for it. I mean, you could always create a different version of this using the homebrew tool. You could get a homebrew version of this item that adds these things, but you'd have to do that each and every time. And the feature can be used as much as you want, so you'd have to do that potentially multiple times a day. There's no point in that. You can just edit your sheet directly. So, like, if you click anywhere in this box here that does your tools and properties, it does click here, but you click anywhere. It opens up on the side. At the top, you can choose to add a new proficiency of your choice. You can choose an existing proficiency to add, or you can create a custom tool thing if it's something that doesn't actually exist officially. It's a homebrew tool or homebrew language. You can add them here. Let's go down. So if we go to tools, and then we can add which ones we want to choose. Let's see. I'm just going to add cook's utensils just because, yeah, it doesn't really matter when you do. You see a source note here. So if we were to put in all-purpose tool, it would also help if I spelled correctly. There you just click out of it. That's been added. So if we were to just go down to our tools, you can see here, if you hover over them, it gives you where the source is. And now you can see from utensils, if you hover over it, it does say all-purpose tool. But if you were to click it again, you can always go back, and then if you want to change it, you just remove and re-add the next one whenever you change it. It's pretty easy. The cantrip is a little bit more difficult to add. You can add a cantrip multiple different ways. You can customize the race, you customize the class, you can customize the item, or you can create a custom feat. It is possible to add the cantrip using the magic item itself by creating a homebrew version of it and just adding it into spells. The problem with that is that you'd have to select a specific cantrip. It doesn't give you an option to choose whichever one you want. And this means that every time you need to change it, which potentially every day, you'd have to go in and customize the homebrew each and every time. And bearing in mind, if you customize the existing homebrew that's already on your sheet, it can take up to 20 minutes for the service to update and show that on your sheet, or potentially longer. The best way is just to add a feat that you can then just add to your character. So if we go to collections, homebrew, create a feat, we're going to do this from the beginning. I'm not going to copy all the details, so just add anything. So if we go to create from scratch, and here we can just put in all. Actually, type by way. Never. All-purpose tool. Cantrip. Okay, and here's here. The cantrip granted from the all-purpose tool the item to your character sheet. And this is a bit easy perhaps to use. You can put in this tag here. I don't know if it actually pops up that part, but because there's no snippet. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, there is a snippet actually. So we put that there. Don't need to bother with tags. That's only for searching. So if we put create feat, I have a text message. Anyway, so under spells, just choose add a spell. Here we can just choose spell levels, just choose Cantrip. Ability score will be intelligence because it's the artificer, they use intelligence. Additional description, I would probably put all purpose. I wouldn't actually, it's not really important, but it might be nice to do. Save, and as always, save again. You always have to do the orange button. And we should be able to just add this to our sheet. So if we were to go over to features and traits, feats, and then manage feats. Oh, skipped a step. I get ahead of myself. You need to turn homebrew on because it's off by default. Go to character settings, homebrew content, turn on to the red, and then we can do it. So if we go here, let's see, there it is. All-purpose tool cantrip. So when we add this, it comes up with a little blue check mark. Click the arrow on the right hand side, and now you can choose any cantrip. So if I put in, say, Eldritch Blast, come out, I can then go to my spells, and there it is. And the normal scaling with the level is normal. Whenever I'm going to change it, even says underneath it, all-purpose text cantrip. And this is here says all-purpose tool, where it gives you the extra notes that you added. Whenever you want to change it, you can just go back into the feat, just click on it, and manage feats, scroll down, and then make a new choice, like say Fireball. And then again, we can go back to our sheet, and it's now changed to Fireball. Makes it much easier for it to customize each and every time. You don't have to re-edit the item. And that's how you do the all-purpose tool on your sheet. Anyway, I hope that helped. Thank you very much.